Hello, everybody. It's Aundrea De Leon here, and I had scheduled to do this live at 5:30, but schedules are shifting and changing about as fast as everything else and latest news and information that's shifting and changing in this world. And so I am going live early. So if you were planning on catching this live later, you can always catch the replay because that's the beautiful thing about video is it will be live and available for you on my Facebook personal page and on my business page, and it will be posted to my YouTube channel as soon as we're finished here. So for those today, what we are going to be doing and talking about and working on is I'm going to give you guys a live therapy session online. So I've seen some people posting, we're now 2 weeks into this social distancing, self-quarantine, kind of isolation situation, all for the right reasons, all for the greater good of society. However, things are starting to build up. Emotions are starting to run high. Stress, anxiety, frustrations are starting to kick in. And it makes absolute sense given that we have limitation in the things that we can do in our day-to-day lives. And I had seen some people post some things that made me want to reach out, provide something to the community that hopefully will help you right now today and that you can keep using over the next few days to see if maybe we can't shift some of that. So my name is Aundrea De Leon, for those of you that don't know me. I'm a mindset resilient success expert. I'm actually a master hacker and programmer for the human operating system. And all the work that I do revolves around reprogramming your mental and emotional systems so that your professional and personal success is getting better results in your life. One of the techniques that I use for that is called rapid transformational therapy. It's a form of hypnotherapy that I'm going to share with you guys today and give you an example of how that works. So if you are listening in and you are able, I would encourage you to grab a pair of headphones, go sit in a nice comfortable spot on a bed, in a chair, somewhere where you can have 30 to 40 minutes of quiet time, because that's about how long this is going to take. And I'm going to help you if you are struggling, if you are feeling frustrated, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling that you can't control the situation and you don't like that feeling. All of those feelings are absolutely 100% normal. But if they're becoming overwhelming and it's hard for you to deal with them, chances are that you have felt this way in your life in another situation before, and maybe you're not in that situation now, but it never resolved completely. And so I'm going to help you resolve that today and help you get to a place of calm and confidence today so that you can push those old thoughts, feelings out of the way, get them out of your mind, get them out of your nervous system, and find a place of calm, control, and focus for your life right here, right now. So one of the techniques that I use with my clients, so clients that come see me one-on-one, I use a technique called rapid transformational therapy. It's a form of hypnotherapy that includes multiple tools and techniques within it. So it's a supercharged therapy that also uses neuro-linguistic programming, cognitive behavioral therapy. Basically, what we're doing is we're playing on the neuroplasticity of the brain to change thoughts and beliefs around a situation or something that is preventing us from moving forward in our life today. And so I do this for clients that are dealing with addiction, self-sabotage, maybe not having resolved situations from childhood trauma, a number of reasons. But usually people come to me, they'll tell me I'm feeling stuck. I can't make this progress in my life, whether that's in my personal relationships or in my professional life. And so thanks for telling me that, Jolie. I know we are totally feeling stuck. And so I use this technique with people one-on-one, but I'm going to give you a sample of this and a taste of this today because I know that there are probably hundreds of thousands of people feeling stuck, feeling trapped. And that feeling of frustration, that feeling stuck is actually probably has other layers of emotions behind it, such as I don't have any control over this. I feel powerless. I feel helpless. I feel hopeless. And it is all normal to feel that way. But if this is really overwhelming and really causing challenge for you in your life, chances are you have felt that way in other situations in your life. and never really got to complete resolution with them, whether that's because life changed so fast or other people were involved that we needed to get away from, that kind of thing. So one of the things that happens to us in life is we absolutely, our mind and our body and our emotions are all designed to keep us alive. They're meant to keep us in survival mode. And the whole world is kind of in a state of high stress, high anxiety, high survival mode. That's what's driving the hoarding behavior, the panicking. Some people are really frustrated by the moves that our government or that, community counties are making in terms of stay at home, social distancing, socializing from a distance, not being able to be close to family and friends, etc. And the interesting thing is when we put all those limitations and restrictions in place, our mind automatically kicks into survival mode and goes, if you're going to take all that away from me, I need it even more. And so some things happen to us in terms of how we respond that maybe don't make it so easy for us to deal with the right here, right now. So we probably know in our rational mind all the reasons why life is happening the way it is happening right now. And that's all fine and dandy, but the rational mind, your conscious mind, is really only responsible for about 5% of your day-to-day life. Your subconscious thoughts, feelings, and emotions are actually responsible for about 95% or more of how you respond to everything in life in a moment's notice. And so when we're in these high stress situations, our subconscious is probably going into high gear. It's going into automatic response mode for us. It's going into response mode to respond to this situation based on how we've been programmed to respond to our lives all the way up into the current day. So our subconscious mind is constantly processing about 40 million bits of data per second about everything going on in our life, where our conscious mind is only processing about 40 bits of data per second. And so we can think and know rationally all the reasons why this situation is what it is. We should be doing the things that we're doing. And that's all well and good. But the moment that we kind of check out or we're not consciously thinking and working on that, our subconscious is back there doing all of the rest of the work for us. So if the subconscious says, this feels like another time in my life where somebody else was calling the shots, somebody else was in control, I didn't have control, I didn't have power in any way, shape, or form, and this feels a lot like that, old anxieties, old frustrations, old hurts, old things can be coming up and wreaking havoc on your ability to just navigate and make the right decisions for yourself right here, and now. So I'm going to give you a taster session today. So before we get started, how today is going to go, this is going to take about 30 minutes or so. And so if you are listening or watching live, like I said, get your headphones. It's so much better if you have a set of headphones and you can hear it in your ears. If you don't have time to listen right now, no worries. Catch the replay and let me know that you've caught the replay later, because I'm going to leave this up on my page. The second thing is that I am going to take you through a sample hypnotherapy session. And so kind of a taster session of this to help see if we can adjust some of this right here and right now for you, get rid of some of those feelings of feeling stuck, feeling like you don't have control, maybe get rid of some things that are preventing you from being able to find a place of calm confidence in today's situation, which has nothing to do with the rest of or our past life. So a quick disclaimer. So if you are tuning in and you are choosing to stay tuned in, by choosing to stay tuned in, this presentation includes a sample rapid transformational hypnotherapy session. It is going to involve the process of taking you into a hypnotic state. If you have epilepsy or if you have some kind of psychotic illness, you should refrain from participating in this unless you have permission from a medical doctor. And maybe tune in a different way or into one of my other live videos. By choosing to continue to watch this video and participate in it, you're not holding me liable for the results that you get. This is totally meant for your own personal use and your own personal development. Everything that I say and do is copyrighted for me and for my content, and not to be shared, sold, or distributed to other people on other platforms. So let's get to work and let's see if we can't get you guys some relief. Again, this is going to be geared for people who are feeling stuck, who are feeling frustrated, who are feeling like they don't have control over the current situation. That's creating some stress and anxiety for them in their life. If that's not you, then go about your day and enjoy the sunshine or whatever that you're doing in your life. Again, if you're catching the replay, this is going to take about 35 minutes. Get some earbuds, get in a comfortable chair. I encourage you to sit in a comfortable chair, maybe lay on your bed, not laying flat, but laying back on your bed with pillows behind you, supporting your back, your neck. And let me just tell you a little bit about how I'm going to take you into hypnosis. So in my office, we don't do magic hypnosis or stage hypnosis that maybe you've seen. There'll be no chicken clucking or anything of that nature going on. So if you want that, you'll just have to call me directly and we'll have to do that one-on-one. But seriously, we actually use scientific hypnosis in this technique. So what I'm going to guide you to do, I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to guide you to do this, and we'll begin. How we go into hypnosis is super simple. You're simply going to look up into your own eyebrows like you're trying to look into the top of your head, and keeping your eyes looking up as high as you possibly can. You're going to keep your eyes up and just let your eyelids close right down. And when you do that, you're going to feel a fluttering feeling. You're going to kind of feel a strain on your eye. It might even make you feel like you have a bit of a headache right here. And that's perfect. If you feel that, you're absolutely already going to be a wonderful client. And I love this experience because what we're doing is we're mimicking the REM state, so rapid eye movement, which is the state that you're in at night when you're in your deepest sleep, which is also how we get into your subconscious or your suggestible mind. So we are all suggestible. We've all been accepting suggestions our whole lives from our parents, from teachers, from friends, from family, from the society about who we are, how we should be, what's going on. And the process of hypnotherapy is really just getting into a conversation with your suggestible mind. And every time your mind accepts a suggestion, we know it becomes even more suggestible. So we're going to guide you into a state of nice relaxation. We want to open the dialogue with your suggestible mind. So you're not going to be asleep. You're not going to be unconscious. You're going to be very aware of what's going on. And you're going to be doing this dialogue. I'm going to guide you into this state. I'm going to guide you into allowing your subconscious mind to replay some information for you that's important for you to see and know to help you understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling right now. We're going to do some investigation of that. We're going to interrupt those feelings, those thoughts that have happened in the past. And then we're going to install the last part of this you're going to love, because the last part of this is I'm just going to guide you and lead you through some calm and confident state of being in the current situation once we kind of finish that. So you might, I will guide you to say some things. So you might want to be in a place where you have some privacy, because I'm going to guide you to say some things out loud. For my clients who would be with me one-on-one, they're going to tell me what's going on. But since you guys are watching and it's a one-way conversation, you're basically going to do this for yourself. And I'm just going to guide you how to do this. And we'll go from there. So now you know how to go into hypnosis. So we're going to go ahead and begin. So what I want you to do is I would like you to sit with your hands and sit in a comfortable position with your hands and feet uncrossed and not quite touching. And in that comfortable position, what I want you to do is I want you to roll your eyes up like I showed you, like you're looking at a real or imagined spot overhead. And I want you to breathe in and breathe out. And one more time, keeping your eyes looking up as high as you possibly can to that real or imagined spot overhead. I want you to breathe in and breathe out. And one more final time with your eyes looking up as high as they possibly can into your own eyebrows. Breathe in again, and this time hold your breath. And this time as you exhale, keep your eyeballs up, but let your eyelids close down, fall down all the way down. And as your eyelids close down, the muscles and nerves in and around your eyes are becoming heavy droopy, drowsy, sleepy. The more you focus on your eyes, the more your eyes feel glued shut, sealed shut, locked together. And so you can just go ahead and forget all about your eyes. It doesn't matter where they go at this point. And just allow a drifting, floating feeling to develop across your body. And it's the easiest thing to do because your mind can do all the work for you. There's nothing you need to do. And at this moment, I want you to just drop your chin a fraction so that you would get the same looking down sensation that you would get looking over a balcony or looking down a flight of stairs descending. And with that looking down sensation right now, you see yourself in your mind's eye standing at the top of 10 steps descending. And right now you're moving on to step 10 as every muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're moving on to step 9, and you can see your feet connecting with every step as you go deeper. You're moving on to step 8, and you can see your feet and hear your feet connecting with every step as you go deeper, drift deeper, sinking even deeper. You're moving on to step 7 as you just continue to travel deeper, sink deeper, traveling even deeper, moving deeper. You're moving on to step 6 as every sound, every noise, every movement you sense or hear or feel around you, it simply flows through you, carrying you, pulling you, drawing you even deeper, going deeper, drifting deeper, floating deeper, completely supported, completely safe where you are. You're moving on to step 5. You're halfway down. Just go deeper. You're moving on to step 4 as every muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, going perfectly loose, easily relaxed, simply lazy. You're moving on to step 3 as you gently, calmly, easily move on over into a deeper awareness of your own internal state. You're moving on to step 2, just go deeper, drift deeper, sinking even deeper. And you're taking step 1, just go deeper, drift deeper, sinking even deeper into the most perfect relaxed state of hypnosis. And hypnosis is not about asleep or being asleep. Hypnosis is about a sleep of the nervous system. And it's about being suggestible. And at this moment, you are listening with your subconscious mind, the most suggestible part of you. And in this very moment, as you're listening with your subconscious mind, your suggestible mind, what I want you to visualize is that in your left hand, you're holding a lemon. And I want you to feel that you've just taken this lemon out of the refrigerator and feel how cool and cold the skin of that lemon feels in your left hand. And I want you to squeeze that lemon in your left hand and feel it give just a little bit as you squeeze it and see the yellow flesh of that lemon. And now what I want you to see is that you've cut that lemon in half and you're holding half of that lemon in your left hand. And I want you to visualize that you're bringing that lemon up to your mouth and to your nose. And I want you to smell the citrus smell, the waxy smell of the skin, the citrus smell of the juice. I want you to squeeze that lemon just a bit in your hand and smell the lemon smell. Feel that juice start to run from that lemon down your hand. And now what I want you to do is I want you to bite into that lemon. I want you to take a big bite into that lemon and you feel yourself biting into that lemon and you can smell the smell, taste the tang of that lemon, the sourness. You can taste the wax of the skin, the pulp of the flesh. And you can feel that in your mouth and you could feel the salivation responding to the sour of that lemon in your mouth. You can feel the juice of that lemon running down your chin, running down your hands. You can feel the smell. You can taste it in your mouth. It's so powerful, so strong. Your whole body's responding as if you're eating that lemon right now. So I want you to just put your hand down. Forget all about the lemon. And I want you to refocus and shift your focus and attention back to your eyes. And with your eyes still feeling closed, if your eyes are still closed, imagine that your eyes are sealed shut. Go deeper. Imagine that your eyes are glued shut. Go deeper. Imagine that your eyes are locked together, sealed together, glued together, fused together as you continue to go deeper, drift deeper, sinking even deeper into the most perfect, relaxed state of hypnosis. And you truly enjoy it. And we know that you are listening right now with your subconscious, your mind, and your subconscious mind has all the answers for you. It knows everything that's happened to you, about you, why you think and feel the way you feel, why you act the way you act. And right now, what we want your subconscious mind to do is we want your subconscious mind to pull you back, draw you back, take you back to another scene, place, time, and event in your life where you've felt the same feelings that you're feeling right now today. Feeling stuck, feeling frustrated, feeling not in control. And even as we say that right now, your mind is pulling you back, drawing you back to the root, the reason, the cause, another time in your life where you've felt those same exact feelings in your life. And on the count of 5, your mind is pulling you back to the most perfect, vivid, vital, crucial, significant scene where you felt those feelings. On the count of 4, you're becoming younger, smaller, lighter, shorter, drifting right back. On the count of 3 and 2, the years, the months, the weeks, the days just peel away from your body. As you drift back, go back right now, back to a scene, a place, a time, an event in your life where you felt the way that you're feeling today, feeling stuck, feeling out of control, feeling frustrated. And on the count of 1, you're going to the perfect, most positive, most perfect scene in your life where you felt those feelings, felt those thoughts. As I click my fingers, your mind is actually going to show you a scene as if it's like a movie screen playing out in front of you. And the scene that you're in stems from the same feelings that you felt before, feeling stuck, feeling frustrated, feeling out of control. And I want you to be in that scene right now. And I want you to notice in this scene if it's daytime or nighttime. I want you to notice in this scene if you're alone or you're with others. And more importantly, what I want you to notice in this scene is I want you to notice in this scene exactly what it is that you're seeing, hearing, feeling, experiencing. And as you look in and around and through this scene right now, you can see exactly why it is in this scene, what someone else is doing that makes you feel stuck, what someone else is not doing that you want them to do that makes you feel out of control or powerless. And I want you to look in and around and through this scene. What is it that someone does or doesn't do that makes you feel frustrated, makes you feel like you don't have control, makes you feel that you can't change the situation? And I want you to say out loud to yourself, I feel stuck because, and say that out loud. And in this situation, I want you to repeat after me again. I want you to say, I feel frustrated because, and I want you to say it out loud. And I also want you to look in around this scene. I want you to say, I feel out of control. I feel like I have no control because, and say that out loud right now. And now what I want you to do is I want you to look in and around and through this scene, and I want you to remember, what else are you feeling? I want you to say to yourself out loud, I'm feeling stuck and frustrated and out of control, but I am also feeling, and what are you feeling? Helpless, not good enough, not powerful enough, not capable enough. Whatever comes to mind, I want you to say it out loud to yourself right now. I want you to just acknowledge it. And what I want you to do is I want you to look in and around and through this scene in your life. And I want you to see who or what is the source of that feeling, all those feelings. Is it another person? Is it a choice in a situation? Is it a relationship? Is it a career? And I want you to look in and around and through as if you're there. And I want you to say, and I got here because, and fill in that statement. I got to this place because, and fill in that statement. And now as you look in and around and through that scene, I want you to know what age you are, what phase of life that was. And most likely, it's not the age that you are now or the phase of life that you're in right now. And so what I want you to do is I want you to say, but that's not me. And I want you to say, it's not me anymore because I'm not that age. And I want you to say out loud what age you were. And I want you to say, it's not me anymore because now I am. And say how old you are now. And I want you to say, it's not me anymore because I don't live in that life. That was a different time of my life when I lived in a different home with different people in a different situation. And it's not me anymore. And I want you to repeat that out loud. It is not me anymore because I don't live in that home. I don't live in that situation. I don't live in that life anymore. That was when I lived in a different time of life, in a different phase of life, and say that out loud. And now what I want you to do is I want you to say, and that's not me anymore because now I have learned. And say what you have learned. And I want you to say, that's not me anymore because now I've become. And say out loud what you've become. Because most likely you've become smarter, wiser, stronger, more capable, older, more compassionate, more resources, different people. And I want you to say that can never be me again for the rest of my life because I don't live there anymore. I'm not that person anymore. I've grown, I've matured, I've moved forward. And I want you to imagine whatever age you were in that scene, whoever you were, wherever you were in that scene, I want you to imagine that you're now going to take that version of you, that age of you, and I want you to bring them into your current life. I want you to walk them into the house that you're in right now, in a current state and current day. Because even though whatever is going on in the world, you have a lot more freedoms than you probably had before. So I want you to walk that age of you into the door of the home that you live in now. And I want you to walk that age of you. I want you to walk into your life and I want you to start looking around right now at all the choices, the freedoms that you have right now today. I want you to walk into your kitchen and open your cabinets and say, I have the freedom to choose whatever I want to eat. I want you to walk into your room. I want you to look in your closets, in your bathroom, and I want you to say, look at all the freedoms. I can choose what to wear. I can choose how I look. I can choose how I care for myself. If you're living with different people now, I want you to walk up to every single person that you're living with now that's different than before. And I want you to go, I chose different people. I've chosen to be with different people. I can choose who is in my life. I can upgrade my life. And I want you to walk out to your car and just turn your car on. I want you to sit there and turn the radio on and pick whatever radio station you want to play. And I want you to say to yourself, I can choose what I listen to. Because no matter what's going on around us in the world right now, you have choices. Small, simple choices, but powerful. And as you look in and around your life right now and how it's different from before, what I want you to do is I want you to tell yourself, I am so proud that and finish that statement. I want you to say, I'm so proud of the person I'm becoming, of the person I've become. I'm proud of myself because, and finish that statement. And I want you to say it out loud to yourself. I'm proud of myself because I continue to grow. I continue to learn. I care for myself differently. I surround myself with different people. What are all the reasons that you love the life that you have now? And we all are working on making changes in our life, and we always have room for improvement, but there's something about our life that we like right now, that we're proud of, that we're grateful for. And that person that you were before is now part of your current life today. If you were a young child and you've put them into this lifetime or pulled them into this picture, I want you to take them by the hand. If you were an adolescent, maybe you were an adult, I want you to sit them in front of you, and I want you to tell them, you live in my world now. I'm smarter. I'm stronger. I can choose how I navigate my life. I can choose who I spend my life with, who I spend time with. And there's nothing that I can't come through because I have come through my past. And I want you to say right now, my past is not me. I am not my past. And I want you to say out loud who you are today, right now, who you are today. I want you to say to yourself today, right now, my past cannot hold me back anymore because I am enough. I am smart. I am strong. I am capable. I can come through anything that life throws at me because I already have. And I will do it again. And this younger version of you, I want you to tell them what they needed to hear at that age where they were feeling frustrated and stuck and out of control. And I want you to tell them you did the best you could based on what you knew, based on the resources you had, based on the life you had lived up to that point. And I'm proud of you because you made it through. And I'm proud of you because you made it through because now we're here today. And whatever else they needed to hear, I want you to tell them you were enough. You were enough then, you're enough now. Other people didn't tell it to us, other people didn't say it to us, but it's the truth. And I was enough then, and I'm more than enough now. And I want you to imagine that past version of you now is absolutely imprinted, embedded, and in part of your current life. And that past is in the past. And neither one of you can ever go back to that version of the past ever again because you're living in this current life. You're living in this current state today. And no matter what life throws at you, you have choices. There are always choices to make. And you have the ability to decide what you think and what you feel every day. You have the ability, the freedom to decide how you respond to what's happening today because you're not stuck in the past. You are now living today. And what I want you to do is I just want you to put your hand on your heart and take a deep breath in as if you're breathing into your heart space. And I want you to say, I am enough. I am smart enough. I am strong enough. I have phenomenal coping skills. I can navigate anything life throws at me. And I have choices in abundance. I can choose every day who I let in my life, what I let in my life, what I read, what I listen to, what I choose to think and feel. Those are all my choices. They've always been my choices. But now, right now, today, I embrace those choices. I live in those choices moment by moment. And what I want you to do is keep your hand on your heart and take a deep breath in. And I want you to feel the power of that choice, the power of knowing that you are absolutely enough exactly right now in this moment. I want you to feel that like a glowing yellow gold ball of light. I want you to feel that emanating from the middle of your chest. Because that inner power, that inner strength, that has lived inside of you always. It's been hidden by what other people have said, what by other people have done. But that's the truth of who you are. That's the true source of your inner power. And as you breathe in again, breathe in as if you're breathing into that inner power. Every time you breathe in, that yellow light, that ball of power grows bigger. And you're breathing into your heart space. You're breathing in that ball of light, that yellow golden light grows stronger, bigger. You can feel it radiating all the way throughout your chest, all the way throughout your stomach, all the way throughout your neck, your body, your shoulders, your legs. It's filling you completely. And you're breathing out any stress, any frustration, any anxiety, letting it go, giving it freedom to release and move on. And as you breathe in again, that golden ball of light that lives in the center of your chest, that power, that inner strength you have, it grows. And now you can see that, feel that light emanating all the way throughout your body. I want you to imagine that light is now emanating, filling the room that you're in. And that light, that power that starts from your heart in the middle of your chest as you fills you, it fills the room around you. And as you breathe in again and breathe out again, you're now filling your whole entire home with that light, that power, that strength, that compassion that comes from the center of your chest, the center of your heart. And let it fill your entire home and everyone and everything that's in it. And as you breathe in again, that power, that light, that source that starts at the center of your chest from your heart, that fills your body, that fills your room, that fills your home. And now I want you to imagine that it's now filling out into your neighborhood, to the city that you live in. It's filling. You're sending it to everyone around you. And that light that's filling that city, that's connected to you from the center of your chest, from your heart, the center of your chest, the power where it lives, that's connected to you, that's filling your body, that's filling your room, that's filling your home. And everyone and everything in it is now filling that whole neighborhood, the whole city that you live in. And as you breathe in again and exhale again, it now expands across the state and the state that you live in. And that light that's filling the state that you live in, that starts from your heart in the center of your chest, that's filling your body, that's filling your room, that's filling your home and everything and everyone in it, that flows through your neighborhood, that flows through your city, that flows through your state. It now, as you breathe in, it flows across the country that you live in. And that power that starts in your heart, in the center of your chest, that's connected to you, that fills your body, that fills your home, that fills your city, that fills your neighborhood, that fills your state, that fills your country, is connected and sourced from you. And that is the power that you own, that you have. It lives and breathes within you every single day. And you are the source, you're the sharer, you are absolutely capable, you are absolutely filled by it, empowered by it. You can tap into this at any time. And as you take a deep breath and exhale, I just want you to come back to the center of your body, coming back into your body, feeling that power in the center of your chest. And right now, as we let go of any frustration, any tension, because it's all been replaced with the power of your heart that lives in your chest, that you can emanate, that you can tap into at any time. That you can choose to start that power, to tap into that power, to feel that power, and let that power, that enoughness, that compassion, that kindness that lives within you in the center of your chest, that starts in your heart, that you shared with the whole entire world, is the source and the truth of who you are. And so every day, in every way, you are enough. You remind yourself, you say to yourself, you remind your mind, your subconscious mind, that inner, deepest part of you that knows everything about you, the truth about you now, is reminded that the truth of who you are is enough. That the power that you own, that lives in your chest, that starts in your heart, is the truth of your life in every day and every way. And as your mind sees that, it's reactivating, remanifesting, recreating the truth of who you are, is that you are enough. You are absolutely confident. You are absolutely capable. You absolutely have phenomenal coping skills, the ability to navigate life every single day, step by step, moment by moment, because your power that starts in your heart, that lives in your chest, is the power to choose your life. Choose how do you live it, how you breathe it, how you interact in it, who you let in, what you let in. Because no matter what's going on around you, no matter what everybody else is doing, no matter what's going on in the rest of the world, the one thing that you own, that no one can touch or control, is the power of your heart that sits in the middle of your chest. The knowing and the truth that who you are is enough. And as you remind yourself of that, as you remind your mind of that, it remembers that you absolutely have the power to decide how you choose to respond to every situation. The truth of it is that every person is born into this life absolutely perfect. You came into this life as an absolutely perfect being. And as we say this, your subconscious mind is reactivating, recreating, remanifesting the truth that you absolutely came into this life perfect, filled with confidence, filled with self-esteem, self-assuredness, knowing and believing in yourself. And as your mind remembers that, reactivates that, remanifests that, it is reprogramming that into you, into every cell within your body. Letting go of any old beliefs, old thoughts, letting them fade away, drift away, only allowing in confident, powerful beliefs from this moment going forward, believing that you absolutely have phenomenal coping skills. You absolutely have the power to choose every step you take every day in your life. You can choose who you spend your time with, how you spend your time, what you do. No matter what's going on in the world, you always have a choice. And feeling that power that starts in your heart, in the center of your chest, is where it starts. And you're letting go of any old emotions, any old beliefs, any old identities, letting them fade away, drift away into the background, embracing and believing and knowing that the truth of who you are is absolutely a confident, capable, calm human being with full, complete control in their lives. Control over your thoughts, control over your feelings, control over your actions. That's the power. You own that power. You embrace that power. You live that power every single day because that's what you choose. That's what you choose for yourself. That's what you choose for those who are around you. And anytime you're feeling stuck or frustrated or any of those thoughts or feelings come into your mind, you immediately stop and you breathe into your heart, into the center of your chest. And you remind yourself of the golden light, the power, that inner strength that lives within you. And you breathe into it and you let it grow and you warm it up and you let it radiate throughout your whole body, allowing any tensions or frustrations to easily flow out of your fingers, out of your arms, out of your shoulders, your neck, allowing any old thoughts or feelings to just absolutely flow out of your body, all the way down your body, down your legs, like this flushing out of your feet. Just letting go, sitting in the moment, because all you have to do is make a choice right now of how you want to feel, how you want to see yourself, how you want to see yourself in the world. Everyone in the world will do what they're going to do. But you can choose what you want to do right now, how you want to feel, what you can do. There is always something you can do. And who you are being and how you're being is totally your choice. You're free to be that person every day in every way. And the truth of it is that you are enough. You are absolutely confident. You are absolutely capable of handling anything that life throws at you. And the proof of that is because you are here, right now. You've come through life, so many challenges in life already, and you have lived through them all. You've grown through them. You've gotten smarter, stronger, wiser, becoming that person every single day, using that new strength every single day to design the life that you choose. And you remind yourself of that every single day. I'm smarter than I was before. I know more now than I ever did before. I'm stronger now than I've ever been. And no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what storm is going on around me, I absolutely have the power, the strength, the confidence, the calm capability to decide how I'm going to respond, what I'm going to do. Because I have the power of my heart that lives in the center of my chest, that I can tap into at any time. I can breathe into it, feel it, turn it on, radiate it through my body, throughout my life, throughout my whole world. And I can live in it, breathe in it, and I can use that to help me get through anything. And with that truth, knowing that truth, believing that truth, feeling that truth all the way throughout your body, I just want you to simply begin to come back to your awareness. Come back to your feeling your body, feeling the sensations in your hands and your feet. Feeling where you're sitting, what you're sitting on, feeling that supporting you. Becoming aware of the sounds and the noises and the senses and movements around you. And just taking a deep breath, filling up your lungs. And when you're ready, your eyes will easily open. You'll come back to your full awareness, feeling fine, feeling refreshed, feeling better than ever before. Feeling absolutely confident, calm, and capable. And just come on back to your full awareness and open your eyes when you're ready. Welcome back. And I would love for you, if you took place in this experience, I'd love for you to comment, leave a message. Let me know how that went for you. What did you see? What did you hear? What did you feel? And if you need help with that further, please feel free to message me because we can do this by phone. We can do this by Zoom. I can help you make those shifts. And I hope that you're feeling more confident, more calm. Recognize and seeing that you are not stuck. You are not stuck in the past. You're not stuck in situations that you're in before. You are here right now in this life. You've already lived through everything that's ever happened to you. You've come through it smarter, stronger, more capable. And the truth of it is that who you are is enough. How you are is enough. And you always have the ability to choose every day in every way who you're going to be, how you're going to be, no matter what's going on in the world around you. My name is Aundrea De Leon. That has been your sample rapid transformational therapy session. I hope that brought you a sense of relief, helped you release some old tensions, some frustrations, anxiety, and I hope that you're feeling much more calmer, confident, and capable, because that's the truth of who you are. And so regardless of what's going in life, just remember, we can't control what's going on in the world around us, but we can control what's going on with the world within us. And I hope you have a beautiful day or a wonderful evening. And I'll see you guys soon. I'll do this again for something different. Have a good evening.